very welcome back to our Love to Sew series, and this week we're going to work with some oilcloth. Again, I thought we might give the oilcloth another try, seeing as there's so many lovely oilcloths out there on the market. We're going to make a tote bag. I'll just show you, this is one I made for my sample for the video, and this one actually I made to fit my computer, my laptop. Just sits in there perfectly. I'm lined with lovely gingham fabric, and it's a nice, again, it's a lovely oilcloth. It's very colourful. There's lots of pinks and blues in it, so we're going to give this a try this week. I'll just lay that to one side. I have some more bags just to maybe give you some I don't know, enthusiasm maybe to go ahead and make your bag. This is a lovely patchwork one. If you're into patchwork, you can make a lovely patchwork bag, very simple squares, again lined with a lovely fabric on the inside. This is one I would have made for my niece. It's a little Halloween bag. Again, it's very simply made. It's exactly the pattern that we're going to use this week. I just embroidered her name on it. It's trick or treat for all her Halloween sweets and things. So that's a little Halloween bag. And again, another bag exactly the same. I just used some rope that I took off a paper bag from one of the shops. And on this one, I actually did some Seminole patchwork. But really, I just wanted to show you those to show, you know, how different you can make your bag look. It's up to you really to make it whichever way you wish. I'm just going to show you the basic pattern, and as I say, ours is made from oilcloth. So to make up this project, we need some oilcloth. I pink pattern here, and you need some fabric to line your tote bag. All the measurements that you need for this project are in the magazine, the Country Living magazine. Okay. So to go ahead and make our tote bag, you need to cut two pieces of, two rectangle pieces from your oilcloth, which I have done there, and then lay these two pieces. We're making a nice big large shopping bag, a big shopper that you can take, you know, put your groceries in or whatever. So it's a nice big bag. So lay your two pieces of oilcloth together, right sides together, and just sew a seam down along each side and across the bottom. So I've taken a good 1/2 inch seam on this. And then for the corners, just clip away the corners, because we're going to be turning this inside out, and it's a good idea to clip the corners away. So that's your tote bag, and we just turn that right side out. I'll go ahead and do that. As I say, this is a nice big shopper. Take lots of groceries in this bag. And poke out your corner. Just do the other side. So that's your bag turned right side out. And you can take a chopstick and just poke the corners out. There we are. And when you've that done, then we need to add our handles. So to make the handle, you need one long strip of oilcloth, and because it's oilcloth, we don't need to finish the edges. Just bend it over like that and do 2 rows of sewing, one down each edge. So I'll go ahead and do that on the inside. I don't need to pin it. You don't need to pin it really. Just as I say, fold it over, put it under your machine, and away you go. So we'll do that. Now I'm just going to make my stitch a little bit bigger because I'm working with the oilcloth, so I'm going to turn it up to about 3. Off we go. And you can see how easy it is to sew the oilcloth on your machine. You don't need any special feet or anything. And when you have that line sewn, just sew another row of stitching all down along the other side, and then you'll get a nice flat handle just like that one here. So lay your handle down on the outside of your bag just like I have done here, and then stitch across the top just like that. So we'll go ahead and do that on the other side. So just lay it down, and to keep it there just use some masking tape to hold it together. Okay, so just put some masking tape across here and take a line of sewing all the way across that way. I don't have my masking tape handy now, so I'm just going to go ahead and make up the rest of the bag, but I think you get the idea. Here the masking tape is great to hold the oilcloth together while you're working on it. So just make your other handle exactly like that and add it on here. The next thing we're going to do is make up our lining, our bag lining. So I have my 2 pieces of lining here. There we are. That's our opening. So again, I laid my lining down right sides together, and I sewed down each side and across the bottom, but I left quite a big opening down here at the bottom. So just you need to turn your bag out through this opening. So make sure that you don't run across the whole way. As I say, down each side, across the bottom, and leaving an opening there. And when you've that done, then just take your bag and put it inside your lining. So your bag and your lining are now right sides together. Okay. And of course this will work with fabric. You know, you can use this pattern to make your bag up any way you wish. When you have the bag inside the lining, right sides together, then just take a row of stitching all the way around the top. Make sure that your bag handle is down this way. And you've done that already with your masking tape here. Your handles are out of the way. So just, as I say, take a row of stitching all around the edge. And when you have that done, I'm going to pin this, and I'm going to make sure that I pin outside my seam line, because I don't want those pinholes to be shown later. So that's your line of stitching all the way around the top. And you can see here, and you can pull your bag through. And then just fold that on the inside. Your lining will just sit back down. So if I just get my bag that I made earlier to show you. Here we are. This is the bag I made here. So when you have your lining turned inside out, just take 2 rows of stitching all the way across the top on the outside. And then take that opening that I was talking about earlier on and just literally sew across the bottom. And that's your opening closed. And that's your little bag. And you can make this bag, you know, you can do lots of things with the outside of the bag, like those bags I was showing you earlier, but that's a very basic tote bag. So if you'd like to go ahead then and finish off your bag with your top sewing at the top and on the inside, and that's your tote bag. As I showed you earlier on, you can make this up in lots of different ways. So you can decorate the outside of your bag whatever way you wish. You can even put a pocket on the inside if you're a little bit more adventurous. But there's your basic tote bag. You can make it up in whatever size you wish, and I hope you buy lots of goodies to put inside. So until next week, we'll see you then. Bye bye for now.